Thank y'all for tuning back in to the channel Pelican Baby Dog Talking News for the day. Giving it to you the way I always do, fair and unbiased. Some gonna like it, some ain't. Y'all hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit it yet. Don't forget to hit that like button before you get up out of here. Drop down in the comments like your brothers and sisters always do. Shout out to all the Bulldogs from the north to the south to the east to the west, all the way across the world, from one side of the world to the other, from the top to the bottom. Shout out to all the Bulldoggers. Let's get into that news for the day. All right, first thing I want to say, man, I was looking on the message board and I seen one of the brothers posted that we had a 19-year-old dog man brother who had suffered head injuries and he was fighting for his life, and he needed prayer. So that's what, taking this time out to tell all y'all dog brothers and sisters, give that brother some prayer. He needed. Like the brother say, he's fighting for his life. I don't know his name. I don't know his where he at, but it don't really matter. Say a prayer for that particular person. The Lord will know who you talking about. So it is what it is. Whoever you believe in, they'll know who you talking about. So give that brother some prayers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to all the dog men that was in the chat with us over the weekend. Them brothers helped me. Shout out to J-Bo, Brother YB, and Pro. Them boys helped me get to the 4-hour club. The 4-hour club this weekend. You know what I'm saying? They helped me get to the 4-hour club. Shout out to them brothers, man. I appreciate y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And the whole chat, man. I can't even name y'all brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all y'all. Felt like I've been partying all weekend. I'm just recuperating. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't dropped no videos since, the live or whatever. But shout out to everybody that was in the chat, man, from the top to the bottom. I had a great time with y'all brothers. Let's keep this thing moving. We got some dog news and some dog talk for the day. I do want to say thank you to Landon Hill, Louise, and Brother Frederick for donating to the channel in the chat the other night. You know what I'm saying? This the deal, man. If we gonna be doing this thing and I'm gonna get these brothers and sisters to do these interviews and different things, y'all brothers gotta hit me up in that super chat and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the Cash App, donate to the channel. I don't ask you for nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna say it like this. If you can spend $5 on a magazine, a Pitbull magazine, we damn sure giving you more info than any kind of magazine can give you. One magazine, for sure. You know what I'm saying? You definitely getting more info than one. And the one gonna cost you at least $10, $5 to $10. So show me I'm worth more than a magazine at least over a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we don't ask you for no money to come to this channel. But it is appreciated. You know what I'm saying? It is appreciated. And like I say, shout out to them brothers, you know what I'm saying, for donating to the channel. Now, I do want to say thank you to all the brothers and sisters that came through and got the Malinois puppies from me. I'm down to one, the one I'm going to keep, or, if somebody decide they want to get them, they can get them. But I let everybody pick the dog they wanted. I kept the dog that nobody wanted, So when I show you my dog doing whatever he's doing in the long run, nobody can say I kept the best puppy. You know what I'm saying? Because I kept the puppy. I let everybody choose what puppies they wanted. I didn't say I'm keeping this, I'm keeping that. I let everybody choose what they wanted. And I kept, the last one. And like I said, if somebody decide they want it, it is what it is. But for the most part, I'm about to show you what time it is with that puppy and show you that it don't matter. It's just what energy you put into the dog. You know what I'm saying? What kind of work you gonna put into that dog? Especially that breed. You know what I'm saying? Especially that breed. But shout out to all the brothers and sisters, like I said, that came through and rock with Pelican Baby Kennels. But let's get to this, man. I seen a brother ask, what's the best antibiotics for puppies? All right, my opinion, you know what I'm saying? I would use fish mox, you know what I'm saying? Amoxicillin, penicillin will give your dog kidney damage. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, I seen one brother comment up under that and said it just depends on what your sickness or illness is or what your problem is. And that is correct. Penicillin, people think penicillin antibiotic, but penicillin don't work for everything. Amoxicillin don't work for every single thing, but amoxicillin, is good, but some things are bacteria. Some things are viruses. You need different things for different things. So it just depends, what's wrong with your puppy as far as what antibiotic you're going to give them. And if it's like, just say like you got a little cut on them, then you want to give them amoxicillin, fish mox. No penicillin. Puppies are too young for penicillin. You know what I'm saying? Not saying it's going to kill them, but an old school dog man told me that, it'll give them kidney damage. So I just, I didn't want to damage my dog kidneys, so I listened to what he said. You ain't had to tell me 2 times. I mean, I didn't see it helping the dog that much in order for me to say, oh, I got to keep using it. So, I mean, it is what it is. But I seen that amoxicillin work good in puppies. You know what I'm saying? From what I heard from other brothers, if you don't use no strong amounts of it, it's not going to be damaging like that. So just keep it in mind. Stay away from the penicillin and go other routes when it comes to puppies. And I see people say baby medicine, this and that, this and that. But like the brother say, what's baby medicine and what's adult medicine as far as antibiotics? You know what I'm saying? The stuff that y'all talking about is moxicillin. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff that y'all talking about. But yeah, man, just stay away from the penicillin if you can. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. All right, another thing we coming to, and I wanted to bring an issue up about, because if y'all haven't, I know some brothers probably seen this some different places. Another charge that these folk will put on you and make up is something called, when they don't have anything, it's something called overworking your dog. Okay? Now, you didn't see me with my dog on a treadmill. You didn't see me walk my dog. You just see me with my dog looking like he in shape. Looking like he ripped up, like a Pitbull supposed to look. See, that's what's wrong with America. You see how they did the American German Shepherd? That's why I tell my brothers, don't let America screw these dogs up. They done screwed up the Doberman Pinscher. They done screwed up the Rottweiler. They done screwed up the German Shepherd. What else they gonna screw up? We can't even, when you have your dog looking like it's supposed to look, they come and say, oh, they overworked. Now, I can see if you see me out there on the side of the road and it's 115 degrees and I'm running down the road. I mean, if I'm running with the dog, if I ain't overworking my damn self, how the hell I'm going to be overworking the dog? Now, if you see him on the treadmill and you see him out there about to die and drag off, yeah, okay, cool. Other than that, that's another made-up charge. Overworking your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Overworking them. I tell you what, go tell somebody in your family, oh man, they overworked me today. They overworked me today. And see what they say. Oh, you just lazy. Oh, you be all right. Man, I worked 10 times harder than that. Because they ain't see it. They ain't see what happened. They don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You just talking overwork. You know what I'm saying? You can't just say overwork. You got to see overwork. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. Because see, this is the thing about it. Some brothers got dogs that come straight off the chain that look like they've been in condition, look like they've been in keeps already. You know what I'm saying? So this brother could take his dog and bring him out here and let you see him, and you be like, oh man, you been working him. And he been on the chain all his damn life. Running. I can't stop that Belgian Malinois from running on the damn chain in circles. So I guess he'll get an overwork charge too. Overworked. He working his damn self. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop him from working. I go out there and tell him to sit down. He get back up and start working again. Overworked. Made up charge. And like, see, I got a white brother, right? My white friend. He say, man, listen here. This thing starting to look like it's racially motivated. They messing with all the black brothers. It's a black thing, man. He said it's a black thing. And they getting the white brothers who hang with black people. If you deal with black people and the dogs, then you're going to get the same thing the black people getting. And I'm having this conversation with one of my southern white friends. You know? It's a black thing. Because if y'all notice, what it did, they broke the crack charge down, right? They break the crack charge because what it was people complaining. They shipping our black brothers for crack 30 years and shipping our white brothers for crack for 3 years. So we was complaining about that. So now they got the crack charges broke down to where people don't get high as they used to get in the 90s for crack. They don't get that same amount of time. So now they bring the dogs up. They bring the dogs up. So they got another way to hit the black community with the Pitbulls. You know what I'm saying? Take the crack charges down, bring the Pitbulls up. So we still level off with the same amount of black people going to jail at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? And like the white brother with me, he was talking. The white brothers who hang with the black brothers with the Pitbulls, you get the same thing. You get treated the same way. You know? And it make it look like they're not targeting no particular person because they locking the white folk up and the black folk up, but they locking the white folk up that deal with the black brothers. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. It is what it is. That dog fighting shit been illegal since back in the days. Back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, it wasn't no black people involved with it. Wasn't no black people involved with it. So they didn't care about it. Now, black people love it, love the pit bull, so pit bull fighting is a big fucking thing. Big fucking thing. It wasn't a big thing when there wasn't no black people involved with it. But it's a big thing now. Because you got black people involved with it. Just another way, mass incarceration of black folk. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my white brother. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We got good black, good white, good Mexican brothers, Asian, Spanish, African brothers around this world. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody shit you and fool you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. A bad person is a bad person. Good person is a good person, man, no matter what color you is, man. At the end of the day, it's about how you carry, how you conduct yourself, you know? All right, now, I was looking on the message boards again, and I seen Colby Sion had a question. You know, what's the best way to handle a skittish dog? You know, he just got a skittish dog a couple days ago, and he's trying to figure out the best way to handle it. Just real quick, brother, you know, I was talking about this a few days ago, but just real quick, get you a chair, sit right there by that dog. You know what I'm saying? Get you a chair, just sit right there by that dog. Get little treats or whatever you can get them. You know what I'm saying? Little pieces of sausage, go get you a piece of beef sausage. Cut it up in little squares. Cut it up in little squares, little pieces or whatever. They don't got to be cooked. Just sit right down in your chair, right in the chain reach, and just chill right there. Burn your L, drink your beer, whatever you do, read your book. Just chill right there with a dog at. Give him a treat time to time. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you want that dog, every time that dog see you, to come out wagging your tail. It's going to take time. It ain't going to do it in 1 day, 2, neither a week. It's going to take time, but I promise you, every single time you do it, you'll see a little more progress. Whether it's coming just 1 more inch closer, just 2 more inches closer, you're going to see a little bit more progress. Just take your time, sit right there, and let that dog see what you got to offer them. See, it's like this real, brother. Why you think a wolf don't trust people? Because a wolf don't either the wolf feel like he know what the person gonna do, or he feel like he don't know what the person gonna do. He either feel like that person gonna hurt him, or he just clueless to what that person gonna do, so he gonna stay away from him. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same way with a dog. A skittish dog, she's skittish like a wild animal. You know, put her in the woods, she gonna run, she ain't gonna come back to you. She'll get up with some dogs and she'll be cool. She'll be just like a wild animal. Her domestication is wearing off. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do, domesticate her again. You gotta go back to your caveman mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said the other day, your Tarzan mentality. You gotta sit right there and mess with that dog. You gotta find that dog. That dog gotta see that you ain't gonna hurt him, hurt her. That you there for their better being, you know what I'm saying? And every time she see you, she know something good coming down. Whether she getting a treat, whether she getting off the chain. Because if she's skittish, she might not walk on a leash. And that's going to take more time. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take time, brother. I promise you. It's going to take time. You know what I'm saying? Other ways you can do it. It just depends on if your dog aggressive already. If your dog aggressive, if your dog not dog aggressive, then try letting a puppy out with him while you walking him on a leash. You have him on a leash, let him walking around while puppy running around playing with him. And then, you know, he get kind of comfortable around another dog. You know what I'm saying? And he get comfortable around you. The whole thing is to let him know that you not here to hurt him, that you here to bring him all the joy he needs in life. You know what I'm saying? If a wolf know that that person that they see is coming to bring them food, is coming to bring them water where they ain't got to hunt, it's coming to bring them loving, to pet them and play with them and all the other stuff, a wolf will go to that person every single time. A wolf will protect that person every single time if he know that that person has that to offer. You know? But the thing is, can you catch that wolf to show him that you have that to offer? And is he going to sit there and wait to see, you know, you got to keep him on the chain or something? You know what I'm saying? You got to keep him on the chain, you know? But it is what it is, man. You just got to get to that dog heart. And you ain't going to be able to do it by just going to feed him every day and thinking he going to come out to you by you going to feed your dogs every day. And that's all the attention you giving that dog. You got to give him more attention. But, yeah, got to give him more attention, man. Let's move on to the next one. All right, Brother Anthony Snow said, why do people with papers on their dogs think they're better than people with no papers on their dogs? You know what I'm saying? And my response to that, brother, you know, I never really seen that. People think they're better. The point is, this is the thing, brother. This is the thing. It ain't that they think they're better. It's that when you in, okay, let's put it like this. You going to a school, right? You going to a school. All these dog brothers at this school, like a regular school, everybody going to school, you know. Now, we get there, everybody got, you know, information. These teachers know who each one of these students are that come to this school. You know what I'm saying? But you got 5 or 6 over here who these teachers don't know who you is. You know what I'm saying? You just in the school wandering around trying to show up to class, but they don't know your name. They don't know who your mama and daddy is. You know what I'm saying? They don't know your address. They don't know nothing about you. You just in that school. Are they going to allow you to go there? No. Because they don't know nothing about you. You just an alien in them. You could be from, you know, cutting class from a whole nother place. Like, listen, it ain't that brothers think they're better. The dogs themselves know better. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to collect pit bulls and breed your own pit bulls and not worry about selling pit bulls, then don't worry about papers. See, this is the deal. Papers don't mean nothing. But nobody wants to spend $500, $1,000, $1,500 on a dog that doesn't have papers. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what breed of dog it is. German Shepherd, Collie, Pit Bull. If I'm spending a high amount on that dog, I want papers on it to show me that this dog, you know, it is what it is. You know? And some people don't even look at the papers, period. They just get them from you when they purchase the dog, put the papers up, and never touch the papers again. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, they know their dog got papers. You know what I'm saying? And a dog without papers, you know, truthfully, only way you have to sell them dogs for $250 and stuff like that. And you know, if a brother wanna spend high on the dog, it's because he really want that dog. He know that dog, and he seen that dog, so he don't care about the papers. He just want that dog. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to spend, if you want $2,000 or $1,500 or $2,500 for that dog, I'm going to get him. I don't care about the papers. You know what I'm saying? He'll get them, you know. But for brothers who trying to sell puppies, you know, for a living and make the money off the puppies, you can't have dogs with no papers on them. It's just plain out and simple. It ain't about being better than the next person or being better than the next dog. You know what I'm saying? It's about having your shit together when you come out here. You know what I'm saying? If them folks say bring your social security card and your birth certificate, then that's what you bring when you come in line. when you get in line. You got to bring your social security and birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? If you come out here to this particular event and you ain't got your social security card and birth certificate and everybody else got theirs, then you can't participate. They don't know who you is. You say who you is, but nobody else know who you is. Everybody out here got proof who they is. You know, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? But see, other people start getting it and dragging the papers on, talking about selling them high just because of who they off of and all that. We're not talking about that, brothers. See, brothers will get it confused and think we mean papers don't mean nothing. That mean your dog, don't need no papers when you buy them. You know what I'm saying? That ain't what we saying. When we say papers don't mean nothing, mean because your dog off Grand Champion Hall, that don't mean he gonna be the superstar. Papers don't mean shit because your dog off Grand Champion Hall don't mean he can get the puppies get sold for $2,500. You know what I'm saying? That's what we mean by papers ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you going off papers to base your situation on. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to me purchasing a dog from you, papers mean something. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to you going to buy that car, you gonna buy a car without a title? If you cool with buying cars without titles, you know what I'm saying? If you cool with buying cars without titles, then, it is what it is. Go ahead and, buy your dogs without papers.
You think I'm lying? Sugar, quack.
So I'm saying, like, what good is a yard full of cars with no titles? You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about cars you're paying payments on. I'm talking about cars you just got sent back there, no titles on them, period. Can't get no titles. I ain't talking about no savage titles, no none of that, because somebody else think small and be like, oh, you gonna get a savage. Listen here, man. What's good is a car that you can't get a title for? You got 10 cars in your yard, can't get titles for none of them, can't damn put insurance on none of them, no nothing. What good is it? Can you sell it to anybody? Can you do anything? You can just have it in your yard and say, look at that nice car back there. Same thing, man. That's a nice dog. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter how much you sell that car for. A brother ain't going to buy it if you sell it for $500 or if you selling it for $3,500. A brother ain't going to buy it if you ain't giving him a title with it. So it's the same thing, man. It ain't that brothers think they better. It's just the way business goes. A dog comes with a birth certificate. You know what I'm saying? Dog comes with a birth certificate. All right, now see, I want y'all to check this next video out. All right? This is what you call throwing under the bus, right? I got to throw you under the bus, brother, on this one. See, what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw you under the bus, but I'm trying to help a lot of other people come from up under the bus by throwing you up under the bus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch this video.
And a Monticello man is also facing charges for allegedly beating a dog loudly enough for neighbors to hear and call police for help. A warning, these photos you're about to see are graphic and viewer discretion is advised. Police say they received multiple calls of a dog crying out, making sounds of distress Wednesday on North Street in the village of Monticello. Officers say they found 24-year-old Samuel Stanford violently slamming a female pit bull against the pavement and stomping on the dog with his feet. The dog, named Zola, was treated with serious injuries and is now recovering in a foster home. Sanford is charged with aggravated cruelty to an animal and released on an appearance ticket.
Now, am I the only one that noticed that the crime didn't match like when they say the bail and all that? Far as like what I'm saying is that brother picked the dog up, slammed him on the concrete, stomped him in the face, and you tell me that's not worse than some of these brothers that they just pulling up on their yard and taking their dogs for nothing and saying they fighting because of papers, and this brother get a damn release ticket, a bullshit release ticket, nothing else. And you see how that dog look. You know what I'm saying? You see how that dog look. But yet brothers who don't do nothing get a whole stiffer joint than what somebody who they just seen abuse the dog get. Penalties don't match up. Penalties don't match up. Let's go to the next one.
Family in Connecticut wants animal cruelty charges lodged against a man who killed their 2 dogs. That man was hunting and told police he thought the dogs were coyotes, but then he skinned and dismembered them. Here's 7 on Your Side's investigative reporter Kristen Thorne.
What did Simo and Lieben mean to this family?
They meant more to us than you can imagine. They were absolutely beautiful, very well behaved, very loving. If we've owned an animal, we understand that they're going to die. This was brutal.
Last November, the 2 9-year-old Czech shepherds got out of their fenced-in yard in Ridgefield. It's believed a bear had pulled down the fence.
That morning, I got a call from a friend who lives right up over the hill, and she had spotted them and was just letting me know that looked like they were heading back towards your house.
But the dogs never arrived. Large search crews of neighbors, friends, and even strangers went out looking for them.
And that went on every day until December 12th, until we got the phone call. The message was, I hope I don't have information, but I think I have information on your dogs. And he sent over 2 photos, one of Simo dead and one of Lieben dead.
According to court documents, the anonymous caller pointed the family in the direction of Michael Konchak of Carmel. Konchak told police he was bow hunting behind Aaron Caviola's house and killed the dogs thinking they were coyotes. He said one of them also came at him in an aggressive manner.
He says it happened around here.
Yeah, this is where he said he did it.
Where is your house in relation to this?
It's right over there.
Right that way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Konchak's arrest warrant says that Konchak took the animals home, skinned them, but said the outcome was, quote, unsatisfactory, so he discarded the pelts in the trash.
We know what happened to them. It's not closure because it can't be explained on why this happened.
Konchak was charged with tampering with evidence, forging a hunting permission form, and for harming domestic animals while hunting. He has not been charged with animal cruelty, which the Caviola family would like to see.
Mr. Konchak, anything you want to say?
Nothing at this time, thank you.
Okay.
They were treated so poorly when they were killed. We would like to honor them and giving them a type of justice, which would mean some of these charges being held.
In Ridgefield, Kristen Thorne, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Now, before I comment on this, one thing I will say, any brother who have or sister who have German Shepherd type dogs, Belgian Malinois dogs, Dutch Shepherd dogs, when you live by the woods, you do have to watch for that type of stuff for people mistaking your dogs for them type of dogs. But in this circumstance, you know what I'm saying? You look at them German Shepherds, and this brother was pretty much a seasoned hunter probably. I don't know. But that German Shepherd and them German Shepherds that they're showing on the pictures didn't look like coyotes. They resemble more wolves. I could understood you saying you thought they was some wolves or something. I would not have looked at them dogs and thought they was coyotes. You know what I'm saying? First thing, just by looking at their head shape. Coyotes' heads aren't shaped like that. Next thing, once you skin my dog, and I hear about you skinning the dogs. Now, any person with common sense know either you was trying to get rid of the evidence, or you was trying to keep the coats or whatever for souvenirs. Man, listen, if that dude don't get over 10 years in prison, 15 years, over 15 years in prison, that's why I tell you the American justice system ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You telling me a man can kill one of your loved ones that you can go to prison for because you ain't taking care of him right, but you go to prison for him, but yeah, you can shoot my damn dog with a damn bow and arrow and then try to skin him and all that shit and get busted for it and don't get nothing but a year or 2? What the hell is going on here in America? What in the hell is going on? You skin somebody's dog. If you shot him, okay, you can argue with that and say that was an accident. One dog. You know what I'm saying? The other dog, see what they told you in the video, he said that the dog attacked him, right? This is what happened. He shot one dog, the other dog came after his ass. He had to shoot the other one. Once he shot that first one, he had to shoot the second one. You know what I'm saying? Because if he would have shot, if the first dog would have came at him and he would have shot him, Why he ain't say 2 dogs came at him? Because the first one wouldn't have turned around without the second one turning around. Because they rolling together. If one turned, both of them going to turn. So you would have said both dogs came at you. Or both coyotes came at you. You know? And how far was you from these dogs that you couldn't tell they was coyotes? You had to be from a distance. Okay, now if you from that far of a distance, why the hell you shot the damn dogs for? That means they weren't trying to hurt you. They was from far enough distance where they was wild coyotes, they wouldn't hurt you. So why you shot them for? If you couldn't tell they was damn German Shepherds. Because to me they looked like wolves. If I'd have seen them in the woods, I would have thought they was wolves. Not no coyotes. Okay, second lie. Like I said, once you skin them damn dogs, you know, that puts you in cannibal. To me, that puts you in cannibal category. You know what I'm saying? Cannibalism category. Because they consider dogs shit we don't eat here in America. You know what I'm saying? Our pets, our friends, our partners. You know what I'm saying? That's what they consider dogs here in America. I could care less what they do in another country. Here in America, you can't eat that shit. You can eat a lot of things. You know, I even heard some people say they eat horses and all kind of shit. You know, but dogs, you find out you're eating that shit, your ass need to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? That means you don't, well, I tell you what, not if you're eating it. If you find out you're eating somebody else's damn dog, you know what I'm saying? Eating somebody else's dog. You can do what you want with your own shit. Somebody else's dog, your ass need to get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? That little 1 year for that, and then railroading these black brothers about these pit bulls and all that stuff. And man, listen, I tell y'all, man, you better pay attention. You better pay attention. But I'm just giving y'all a little bit of news for the day. We're going to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? I'm up and at it now. I'm back up. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it rolling. We got to keep it rolling for the rest of the week. Shout out to all my dog brothers. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay legal out there. Hit that channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Hit that like button before you get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Drop down in the comments like your brothers always do. Y'all stay safe. PB Canines, and I'm out.